Welcome to Speaking Words with HalleluYah. HalleluYah means Yahweh is salvation. This one is called My Thoughts 1. There's probably going to be more of those too, definitely. Just going to get into it because it's decently long. And I stapled it a little funny, so it's going to take me a while to not rip any of the pages and just push it over so I can read it fully. That way I don't have to stop and... yeah, anyways. I can't remember if I said it, so I'm just going to say it again. HalleluYah means Yah, praise to Yah, and that's all I want to do is give praise to Yah, so that's why I chose that. Anyways, let's just start. It's called My Thoughts. If you're fake, grab a rake and go bake some other fool a cake. I don't like fakes, especially those who believe in takes. Is that really just your pearly gates? Hating because I understand our fates. I know we have different mates. We met on the wrong date, met in life way too late. Either shut up or say it. If I have to, I'll spray it. I don't give a care if you're not okay with it. I spit this because I'm getting rid of this. Tonight you've blown my lid. When am I done my bid? Haven't even had a kid, so what? If I'm honest, you still think I'm not on this. Why are you always trying to outwit what I spit as if my candle isn't lit? I'm on fire and no one wants to hire because they can come in higher, claiming I'm a liar. It's only a minor flat tire. Wonder when I'll tire. I need a hearse for when these people learn we need to go in reverse. Quit acting like my honesty is a curse. My past is so vast, yet I still always seem to put myself last. It's put my life in a permanent cast. You see, haven't yet broke my chastity. Thinking of moving to a faraway city. This darkness isn't light to me. Smoking weed helps me not go on a killing spree. Not really, it just helps me, it's so depressing to look at society and realize how stupid it is. Weed really just helps with the depression part of that. Thank you, Yahweh, for natural medicine. Anyways, I'm so sick of this cage. I so desperately want to be free. How are you not tired of being treated like a flea? There are so many of us. We can make these tyrants flee. That's a great way to use my ADHD. Come on, try to think. Quit those pharmaceutical poisons and blink. Humanity is on the brink of destruction. Remember Pompeii's eruption? If you don't know what that is, you should totally look that up. Excuse me. Pompeii's eruption. Pompii. We're already too dumb, son. This needs to be a run and gun op. Starting at the top, grab their heads and chop it. See a fence, hop it. Careful, cause their temper is a real fit. Fake, you are a fake. You're that cherry bomb on the cake. You act all merry, almost look like a fairy, but your tactics are fairly hairy. You bring a storm that's just a bit too much to carry. Molly used to call me every time she'd fall for me until I messed up and she became too tall for me. I took her and helped her sneak her to be my friend. It's not like it was his first tend. Twice she was on land almost 4 years later, and now some people are on a bend. Trust, I wouldn't be surprised if y'all were on the other side of my bust. Drama is your lust. Without it, you're a witch to the crust. You wanna live alone if you must. I thought you could be my dove, but I gave up on love. Deep down, you're feeble and evil. Quit thinking everyone is deceivable. You're so cute. Whatever you say is believable. Your thoughts are medieval. You chew and chew and chew until your teeth are full. Joining the Russian army isn't too far from me. Do your research and stop the rehearse. Like I said, we need to go in reverse. Either way, there'll be more than one hearse. Don't treat my words like a curse. Why do people believe they're a church steeple? We live in a time of sheeple. This poor planet, all people do is rape her. The solution isn't to just tape her. So I sit here and smoke my vapor. Gotta make a plan to make a gate here. It's not my fault y'all have the bottom line twisted. Not like anyone decided it should be revisited. It's a dirty drug. No one ever knows what is listed. Death, yeah, we could have kissed it, but we missed it. That's the gist of it. That's not a reason to cut your wrist or even make a fist. I'm shady cause I'm watching the Constitution fade with me. If there's a revolution, y'all better not wait for me. We are already in war for freedom. We are surrounded by free doom. Let the sun go down so we don't stand in its gloom. This is a guerrilla war. We need to secretly send these blind soldiers to their tomb. This planet has Satan as the groom. These tyrants claim it's treasonous, but it's not treasonous to us. This corruption is a good reason for us. It's up to us to end this lease and destroy its son. I hope one day we make corruption run and tyranny fear you and me. Hey, so if I ever join the military, I'll probably be driving a tank, killing innocent people while my government makes bank. People enjoy the choke collar cause these tyrants will always yank ya. I'd be supporting the pedophiles who spank your kid. Don't relax, they'll never do a bid. They whip, we crank, that's a reason to smoke dank weed, grab a mask and go guerrilla style at night and make these tyrants plead until there's no more blood to bleed. Meanwhile, pigs are probably on steroids and speed. The majority are only filled with greed. Fighting Assad, it's his country, so shut up and don't be sad. It's not him who is bad. If you knew what really happens, would you still think life is rad? Meanwhile, these sheep get ready for their next grad. You learned lies, burned them into you. Now you are on the crew who will spill your guts. If you try to stop them, they'll claim you're nuts. Turn off the TV and read before your eyes bleed. Be serious, we haven't been freed. I honk my horn, look at the sun and think, Yah, I've been born, glad I didn't end up the size of a corn. That's gotta be some weight for my fate. I hope I'm not too late. Dang, I wish I knew the date. Hate, that's some bad bait. I see through this pain for gain stuff. Me trying to care has put me out of my lane. I hate sugarcoating cause it's so plain. Plus it usually leads to being in vain. For some it ends in the main vein. Your stuff doesn't even draw a single tear. Just teaches me to get my life in gear cause I realize that y'all just want to live in fear. Great career, maybe you should learn to steer. Quit looking for another deer. It wasn't just a mistake to lead to an even bigger mistake. Never should have bothered to talk to you, to walk with you, learn from you. That's how I got burned from you. So much for few. I don't see anything in you. Peace. Enjoy your life. Long lease. Enjoy your lifelong lease, no more release. So like I said, peace. I can't fathom how so many can think it's random that tyrants just want us to hand them over. Meanwhile, they treat you like a thug from Dover. In their eyes, we are the bug and they are the boot. At least we should make them use both boots, cause we need to burn these criminals at the roots. I know the perfect fruit. It's called a cherry mix with TNT. Wouldn't that be hairy? Show tyranny that us citizens can be scary and Canadians aren't always merry. Tyranny doesn't scare me. Trust me, if I could carry, I'd bury a bullet above their vest. Yeah, I know that'd bring the nest. The people need to know that freedom is best. Being treated like a pest is free doom. That's like allowing evil to be your groom. Why do you need protection in your tomb? Smoke reefer, trust me, you'll realize why you need her. Real eyes, real lies, real lies. Now again, and this was back in 2017 when I wrote that little bit, but the whole shooting the cops, let Yahweh says let evil be evil. If they want to be the ones to murder innocent people, let them be that way. That's what I believe now. Anyways, gonna continue. Last page. There are male and female people. Snitches aren't gender based. It's not like only cokeheads are male. Sometimes I think my life is frail. Also, I don't really like getting mail. Never tried kale. 500,000 was my first bail. No way was I gonna sail. Yes, I got the nail. What I did was a fail. What I did was worse than hail. The smoke was so thick it'd make you choke. I used it to escape abusive foster care because it was too much to bear. But this one really made me broke. No joke, I later got sued for 400,000. Dang, I know I was more than rude. But I was a child. Yes, I was well over wild. Maybe if social services would listen, I wouldn't have been pissin'. Go ahead, start hissin'. Don't blame me if you end up missin'. Ending tyranny is my mission. Children are fish, and these government scum are just fishin'. This just in, Canada's biggest secret is pedophilia. Pede, didn't ya? This should be a national read. Looks like there's grease on there, but I keep forgetting that I put cream on my finger and I kept touching it. Anyways, that's my thoughts. 1. The reason why I say that Canada's really big for pedophilia and all that other crazy stuff. Child trafficking is legal in this country. If you're rich and well connected, owning slaves is legal in this country. Like, we're not free. We're not free at all. But social services gets paid to steal your children, which is child trafficking, by the way. The legal definition, I guess, would be social services is what you would call that. SS, like the SS of Germany, come at you in the middle of the night stealing your children. Come on, this is child trafficking here. And it's legal. They can do it for whatever reason. And sure, we should have a system similar to that, but when they have so much power that they can take innocent kids from parents who don't deserve to have that happen to them, then there's a big problem. And when the legal system agrees with the people that do that, we live in tyranny. That's no longer freedom. When no one in the government that is supposed to be protecting the Constitution protects the Constitution, then the entire government needs to be abolished. There's a reason why America has the Second Amendment, and every country should have the Second Amendment. And every government who says that people don't need guns, I would execute for treason. Tyranny has no place in freedom. Anyways, amen.